What's good, family? It's your boy Woke, man. We back with another video today. Man, let's get right into it, bro. Tua Tagovailoa needs to retire. It is what it is, right? Sad reality. But what it is at this point is Tua, let's call it what it is. He got a concussion from getting pushed too hard versus the Bills. A push from a D lineman had him on wobbly legs, had him stumbling all over the place, and had him he should have missed the rest of the game. Right? We all saw what happened on Thursday versus the Bengals. He dropped back, had all day to throw. He kept holding on to the ball. He tried to escape the D lineman. He couldn't juke and shake the 350-pound lineman. So guess what? The lineman grabbed him by the hips, slings him to the ground. It's not me trying to say Tua is a bad quarterback. The issue is Tua build is not good enough for the NFL. Normal quarterbacks, not even the Josh Allen, Cam Newton, Ben Roethlisberger builds, the big ones. Obviously, they don't get hurt and that kind of stuff, but not even Lamar Jackson. If you go and shove Lamar Jackson, he ain't getting a concussion from a push. Lamar Jackson ain't getting slung down like he just free falling and can't control it. It's just not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? To be the size Tua is, you gotta either be quick to avoid the hits, get out of bounds, throw the ball away, make something happen, or you need to be smart to actually avoid the hit, go down. Eli Manning, somebody coming, he'll go down. Drew Brees, somebody coming, he'll go down. Learning to know when the play is over. Tua is a bad combination of no athleticism, bad awareness, not knowing when the play is over, and just not knowing how to protect yourself. You can't have all of those things in a quarterback. Yeah, I know Tua hasn't been actually healthy for a whole season since high school. Past 5 years, he's sustained 5 injuries every year. Every year he's hurt. It ain't me hating on Tua. It is what it is. If somebody loved Tua, they say he married, he got a kid on the way. Hey man, if somebody cares about Tua, you tell them you need to sit down. Because at this point, he come back 2-3 weeks, again what happens? It's like Tua had gotten protected really good the whole year. The issue was when he gets hit eventually. No quarterback is gonna never get hit. With Tua, you can't protect him perfect. If he can get a concussion from a push, a shove, what makes you think that he gonna hold up for a season? What makes you think he won't get another concussion? The sacks that he took, they weren't kill shots. We just seen quarterbacks get hit way harder than that. Them wasn't shots that put people away. I keep saying it because I don't think people realize it was a shove. The D lineman pushed him down. And he had no control, no strength in his body to stop himself from falling so hard that he hit his head off the turf. You ain't got no strength in you. You don't have enough strength in you. And the other one, you try to make a play on the D lineman, you don't make the play first off to avoid a 350-pound D lineman. You don't got no athleticism or quickness to do that. He gets you by the hips. You ain't got no strength to try to stand up. Or you see Josh Allen get swung around. He gets swung around. He just fall on his stomach. They kind of control it down. Tua just like and I'm not saying that to make fun of him, but it is what it is because those are normal sacks. None of them plays were dirty. It'd be one thing if they was just out here kill shotting Tua all day. No, those are normal plays. Same thing happened to Alabama, holding the ball too long. TD Fence Talk said Tua don't like giving up on a play, which I respect, but that's not smart either. A play is over at a certain point. You need to know when the play is over. I mean, look, if somebody care about Tua, they'll tell him he need to go on and shut it down, dude. Because at this point, his body is not meant for the NFL. You're a quarterback, yet you ain't got no arm definition, no arm muscle. 6 foot 215. I mean, I'm bigger than Tua, man. Like, brother, you're not supposed to be out there. You on wobbly legs after a shove, a routine sack, and you're knocked out. I don't even want to, fingers crossing, all of that. People over here think you're dead, man. I mean, imagine if Tua get a kill shot one day. Somebody just got a free shot on him. Imagine Tua try to run and he don't slide. People gonna be scared for Tua. Brother, you're not built for this right now. I'm sorry. Maybe you need to sit out the rest of the year and just go pack on 20 pounds of muscle. I don't even know if that's possible after a year. But you got to do something different, man. And right now, after you had 2 concussions, somebody even said, I saw in the comment, Dolphin fan said he had one in college. If he had one in college, he already had 3 concussions. The more concussions you get, the easier they get. Come by, you know what I'm saying? The more you get, the easier they get to get. So, somebody need to talk to Tua, man. I hate to see it go down like that. I'll be real with you, I'm not a Tua fan. I don't think he's that good. But he was showing me and the world that, hey, if you give him the best weapons, if you give him a great amount of time, if you give him a great offensive scheme, he can be a serviceable quarterback. He could be a top 20 quarterback, you know. And that's the reality, man. Tua, he made his money. He got it. I think he had a $32 million rookie deal. That's plenty of money, man. You can go get you a nice TV deal, go get you some commercial, get you sponsors, make some money off the field, bro. But your body ain't built for the NFL. You ain't build your body up enough for the NFL. I'll say that too. So, and also too, Tua, you don't protect yourself enough. You hold on to the ball. Even in that last sack against the Bengals, he was trying to throw the ball away. Like, you tried to juke a dude and you kept the ball in your hands. Bro, just throw it away. Throw it away. Because at this point, Tua, they going to treat you like they did Alex Smith. It wasn't that Alex Smith couldn't play no more after that leg injury. It's just nobody wanted to be liable for something bad happening to him. He wasn't worth the risk. You're about to get a game manager, marginal physical ability, average quarterback play, even slightly above average quarterback play. You're not doing this for, it's not like Josh Allen is out there. They'll take a chance on that. But you and Alex Smith, solid quarterback, smart, quick decisions, nice little accuracy, but nothing that's finna change the franchise. Who's going to be the NFL team that picks up Tua, signs him the money, and they know in the back of their heads, if this man gets pushed the wrong way, he can have another concussion? They don't probably want to touch Tua right now. But imagine if he gets another concussion. It's over with. The Dolphins are not signing Tua long term. They probably going to try to tell him in a nice way, you need to not play the rest of this year. And honestly, for your health, it'll be best if you don't play anymore. I can see that happening because guess what? Tua has now put the whole NFL in a bad spot. Right or wrong, it's Tua's fragility, Tua's lack of strength, Tua's injury history that has put the whole league at stake right now. So guess what the NFL may do? You know what, Tua? it's sad this happened to you. But you know what? Just to make sure this doesn't happen to you again and make us look even worse, how about you just retire? For the sakes of us all. Because see, Tua, you're gonna have us in a lot of trouble, bro. You wanted to come back and play that game because you don't want Teddy Bridgewater to take your spot because you're trying to prove people wrong, right? You're trying to be tough. Okay, you go out there, you win that game. Really, the Bills blew that game, but you got the win, right? So you want to be tough, you want to play Thursday, cool. You already faked the concussion too. You already act like you didn't have a concussion. We all know you had one. Cool. But then you go out there, you don't play smart. So you go out there and put yourself in harm's way. Why would the NFL want to keep investing in you? Because you're the worst case scenario. Not only are you injury prone, not only are you already a small, frail quarterback that's not built well, Tua has no muscle in his arm, it look like. He got to put his whole soul into a throw to get it 55 yards. All the underthrows we see from Tua with the fastest team in the league. The NFL will look at Tua like, bro, not only are you like injury prone, small, not built well, dude, you don't play smart either. So you legit, it's a strong chance you're in this same position again. And if you're in that position again, it's gonna make us look even worse. So I can see the NFL going to Tua or going to the Dolphins and really sending a league-wide memo. Hey, we ain't touching Tua. He's a nice kid. He got his money. We'll make sure he gets a little TV broadcasting thing. He can talk and stuff. But nobody signed him. Because the way he plays, how he's built and his history, if anything happens to him, that may be a death knell to this league. So Tua is untouchable. I can see that happening. Tua is not worth the whole NFL. Because it's Tua's build and who he is that made this happen. Tua, you didn't build your body up. You're getting hurt off a push, bruh. You getting hurt off a normal sack. People thinking you dead off a normal sack. You're concussed after a shove. We can't let you out there because and then you don't play smart and protect yourself. You don't get down. You ain't quick or fast to juke nobody and get out the way. You hold on to the ball forever. You're too much trouble, bro. You want to go out there and be tough, but you're not tough. You're not built to be tough. Your toughness is going to have us, in essence, sitting in Congress talking about how we should have pulled you. Your toughness is going to cost the NFL millions, maybe billions, and get a league a black eye. It already has. Most other quarterbacks in Buffalo, if they get pushed, they get shoved like that, it's nothing. They don't get concussed. We're not even talking about this. Lamar get pushed like that, Justin Fields, Zach Wilson, Trevor, Mahomes, Allen, or Herbert, whoever you want to. Most 6'2", well-built quarterback. Hell, even Russell Wilson. If you're short, you got to be stocky with it. Russell Wilson's 5'11", stocky built. He gets pushed like that. He don't hit his head against the darn turf and is knocked out. You know, Russell Wilson, he gets down too. He knows he's small. He gets down. Or he's quick and shifty. He gets out the way. Same with Kyler. They don't take them kind of hits. But Tua, you're less athletic than them. You're less built than them. Both of them dudes got more muscle. They're stocky with it. And you don't know how to protect yourself. So, you know what, Tua? Hey, you're going to put us in a bad spot with how you play, how you're built, and your injury history. So let's make sure nobody touches you. Because it's not like you're just some normal athlete out here. like a Josh Allen that you're just taking kill shots and we're being irresponsible. It's you are a liability now. You need to retire, and we can't touch you. That's I fear for Tua. Rather, honestly, it's not even I fear for Tua. That'll be the best thing for Tua. Tua seemed like he don't know what's good for his own good. He needs somebody to make the decision for him. Cut Tua check, tell him to go into the booth. And that's what it is. It's not mean, it ain't harsh. It is what it is, though. So, hey, man, that's Tua Tagovailoa. Nobody's finna pay him big money. Nobody's finna invest in him as a franchise quarterback, even as a backup. I mean, I guess you can keep him as a backup. He's accurate and stuff, but he's a nice guy, nice locker room. Maybe he could be a career backup. But then if he goes out there, something happens to him. Like, it's too much riding on Tua. It's too much riding on his health. Even as a back, if he goes out there and backs a quarterback up, him being on the field in general is scary. He goes out there and take another concussion, you will have that on your conscience as a coach and as teammates. It is what it is, man. You know, it's unfortunate for him. He was having a good season. Seemed like he was going to prove the doubters wrong. But Tua this year wasn't just going to have to prove how good he could play. He's going to have to prove if he could stay healthy. And he didn't prove he could stay healthy. Even in the offense, they were getting blown out by Baltimore. Baltimore, I don't know, had 5-6 secondary people out. Not 5-6, but most of their secondary was out hurt. So Miami mounted a great comeback. Baltimore just folded. They shouldn't have won that game. Bills could have won that game many ways. Bills gave that game away. So all this, Tua was playing so great. His numbers did look great, but if you watch them games, he wasn't putting two halves of good football together. Even the Bengals game before he got hurt, he saw the limitations. He couldn't hit the shots. He was all over the place with his accuracy. He was holding the ball too long. Typically, he's an accurate quarterback. I'll give him that, but his arm strength is not good enough. Weak arm. He couldn't get it to his playmakers. He tried, but it's just not, man. It's just he couldn't do it. Short and intermediate, cool. You see the game plan. Mike McDaniels keep it real simple. RPO, check down, screens, slants. If they block it up well, he can hit somebody. He's accurate. But even that play you got hurt, they blocked it perfect. You held onto the ball for 6 seconds. Instead of throwing it away, you try to juke the D tackle, which you don't do. And you get slung down because you're not built for the contact, brother. And it is what it is, man. So, hey, man, that's the video. I ain't trying to be mean to him. But if you care about this man, second impact syndrome, the way he's over there postured down on the floor, bruh, he need to go and shut it down for his own health. You got a wife, you about to have a kid, you got a loved one, you got loved ones. Bro, go ahead. Got your 32 mil in the state of Florida, no state income tax. Maybe get you another little check, commentating on ESPN or something. I'm sure they'll get that to you. They'll arrange it. But you need to go on and step down for your health. Because you don't know how to protect yourself. You ain't athletically gifted. One more hit like that, brother, you might be out of here. Seriously. Nobody want to watch football and you dead. And the league is ruined. And you dead now and it's sad. Bro, just go ahead, retire, bro. That's the video, though. Tell me what y'all think. Am I being too harsh on Tua? Am I being too harsh on the situation? I'm not trying to be rude to Tua, but that's the reality of it. No team is going to want to pay him money. No team is going to invest in him. No team wants to be the team that put him back out in that field. And, y'all forbid, he gets another concussion. He gets hurt again. He's paralyzed. Or he dies. Nobody wants that. The league doesn't want it. No team will want it. He has some talent, but it's not enough. And the way he's built and the way he plays, his decision he makes, it's a strong chance it happens again to him. So nobody should really want to risk that. So Y'all tell me what y'all think, man. I'm about to be back with more videos, bruh. Holla at your boy. I appreciate you. Shalom. Salute.